folks, as we prepare for another great week in K-Town. This week, we're rounding out the month talking about Joseph in Genesis 42 through 45. Our bottom line says we can trust God no matter what. We are going to continue talking about baptism in our small groups. There is no video, but we do have some reminder cards that we can send home with kids if they haven't had a chance to sign up and they are interested. So just bring up baptism again in your first small group time and just lead them through again what baptism is, what salvation is, and how the two go together. And if you have any questions about that, or if kids have any questions, please let one of us know. Host, production team, and our worship leaders, please, again, make sure you are referring to your order of service document that is on Planning Center. It has information that you should be sharing from the stage with the kids about transitions and where to go and why we do worship and all of that. So please be reading through that and ready to use that on the weekends. Please use a microphone also for our hosts and for our worship leaders. There are microphones in K-Town, and it just really helps the environment. It helps the kids to pay attention and to know that there's somebody speaking up on the stage that they should be paying attention to. And we also found that the microphones are working really well to use during dismissal, so the kids can hear their names and know who's being dismissed. So be sure that you're using those microphones as well. And if you have any questions or you need any help with that, please let me know. Our activities this week, we have a walking tall activity, which is the very first activity. I would suggest actually doing this as a large group activity instead of trying to do it within your small groups. There are books that are saran wrapped together, and you'll duct tape those onto the kids' feet and then have them walk like they're walking on stilts. My suggestion again is to pick one kid from each one of the small groups, have a small group leader duct tape the books onto the kids' feet so they have stilts, and have them start at one end of the front of the stage on the floor, not on the stage but down on the floor, and then have them walk across to the other end of the room, the opposite wall, and then just kind of see who can make it to the other end on their stilts, and then reward them with something from the treasure box. But I think rather than how the activity reads on your small group lesson, that will be more successful if the host leads that from the stage and the small group leaders just assist, and we only use 3 kids for the stilts. I think that'll be the best way to use that activity. The second one deals with feelings, and the point of that is to really drive home that message that the kids can trust God no matter how they're feeling. So really hit that home with the kids. And then the third activity is a bowling game with the memory verse. Well, they'll have to just repeat that memory verse over and over again. So last week of the month, so we want to make sure that they leave and really remember that verse. 2 quick safety reminders. Please keep your kids huddled up on the carpets until the very last child in your small group is dismissed. I know that can be difficult if you are also trying to dismiss and you have a small group, but please try to work together. Keep all of the kids together, engaged, pray with them, ask them questions, talk about baptism, keep doing the activity, whatever that looks like. But just keep the kids together on the carpets until the very last kid in your small group has been dismissed. And then also, during dismissal, please make sure that you're collecting the parent tag and matching it up with the kid's tag that they are wearing. Ask the parents if they have another child that they need to go pick up. If they do, you can give them back that tag so they have the tag to go pick up another child, a preschooler, or somebody in Studio K. But please make sure that every parent is turning in a tag. If they do not have their tag, please ask one of us to come and help with the dismissal process. We will ask them for ID, but we need to make sure that every child is being picked up by the right adult and not by their 2nd or 3rd grade sister or brother either, okay? So please just remember those 2 safety reminders. You guys are doing an awesome job. I can't wait to see you this weekend. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Otherwise, I will see you this weekend. Have a great week. Bye-bye.